Hi, this is Fanichandra Malampalli doing project on comparing cloud security architectures. Introduction. The adoption of cloud computing is a result of scalability, flexibility, and cost effectiveness. And in this, I'm going to explain you about the security challenges like data protection, compliance complexities, and importance of cloud security architectures. The standards of them. Like the frameworks discussed in this project, like Cloud Security Alliance, AWS Well Architectured Framework, Open Group Enterprise Security Architecture, like risk focused and in line with the organization's objectives. It covers like CSA Enterprise Architecture. In this, we are gonna cover holistic approach, means where the governance, compliance, and control come into place. The components are like cloud control matrix, trusted cloud initiative. The strengths are like comprehensive and vendor neutral, and and their limitations. AWS Well Architecture Framework. In this, we have like holistic guidelines for AWS cloud architecture. We have design principles, strengths, and its limitations. Open Group Enterprise Security Architecture. In this, the risk-driven model aligns with enterprise goals, and its components are like risk management framework, identify management, and its strength is risk-centric, aligned with enterprise architecture, and it has some limitations too, and the limitations are complex customization and resource intensive. And here we have the comparative analysis, which is very depth and important. It is the like security scope and focus areas are like CSA comprehensive, AWS focused, OSR risk driven. And here the integration with the cloud platforms are like CSA vendor neutral, AWS tightly integrated, OSR platform independent. The governance, compliance, risk management approaches are like CSA governance focused, AWS presented, and OGSA risk based. Ease of implementation and adoption. CSA complex, AWS streamlined, OGSA abstract, or mentioned here. And we have used a lot of references. And if you go to the comparative analysis once again, here we can see like the scope for the security is well architectured by the AWS focused OGSL risk driven security measurements, and here the governance, compliance, and risk management are well balanced in the AWS preventive and OGSL risk based. Like, and the CSA governance focus is like where it's going to provide you like very high focused. And the open group enterprise security architecture, I have explained it before and I'm explaining this again. And it has a huge strength, like it's risk centric. It gives you high protection aligned with the enterprise architecture. And in this PPT, I have provided you a lot of references, like the references which I have used. Yeah, here you go. And in the conclusion, yeah, here we go. The references like Chauhan M. Shields, one of the cloud security framework article. We have put that, and in the conclusion, if we go, the key findings from this project is like diverse approaches, emphasis on security management, and the recommendation from a project is like consider top level security needs, operational requirements, and future directions from a project. Adapt to technological advancements, regularity changes, zero trust architecture. And apart from this project, I have learned a lot of things for security management. For the AWS architecture, it protects like gives it highly security to your to your data, and the from the references which I have learned, it gives me a lot of knowledge to study. And once again, I conclude my project by saying like that I have gained a lot of knowledge, and my project covers a lot of references. Thank you.